We've got daily fantasy player props, and we're doing these in the MLB. Here we go. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new, welcome to the channel. My name's Austin. This is the Sports Stage. Like I said, we're doing daily fantasy player props today. We're going to do these in the MLB, and it's Sleeper Sunday, so we're doing these on the Sleeper app. If you guys do not have the Sleeper app, every Sunday they do Sleeper Sundays. Every Wednesday they do Wild Card Wednesdays. That's where they give discounted picks. They give deals on some of their picks. They either lower the line or higher the line. Most of the time it's lower. They discount it so that you can take the over. Trying to get people to take the over, and usually they are damn good picks. We are actually going to use one of those today in our MLB player props. Real quick, if you don't have the Sleeper app, I'm going to leave a promo code down here at the bottom of the screen for you. Code worldwide. That's going to get you up to a $100 deposit match on your first deposit. That's free money. Take it, guys. If you're new to the app, don't miss out on that free money, okay? Excuse me, I just stumbled over my words. Hardcore. At the end of this video, I got a little Instagram deal for you guys if you like daily player props or sports betting in general, okay? So let's get right to the props, guys. Like I said, we're doing the Sleeper app. Here is the Sleeper desktop version here, and it is Sleeper Sunday, okay? So we're going to do a Sleeper Sunday pick. And that Sleeper Sunday pick that we're going with right off the bat, Joe Ryan here. And if I can click on him, it's not letting me click on him for some reason. He's got the strikeout line at 5.5. They're calling it a 27% discount on every other app right now. All the sports books, most of, I should say, the line's at 7.5, and Sleeper's got the deal at 5.5. I will be able to click on his actual profile if I actually go over to the game. So give me a second. Let me get over to that for you, and we can see Joe Ryan more in depth on his K line. Joe Ryan here. You can see he's been over the line at one time at 8 strikeouts here, under it 3 times. This line's at 7.5 on most books, not discounted. He's only been over that one time. So they're dropping it down to 5.5. I love this line. We are still taking the over, even though he's been under this 3 out of these last 4 games here. Let's go over here to props.cash. If you guys don't have props.cash, it's a great app to break down player props. Okay, I have a link in the description down below if you want to get in on props.cash. We're going to go strikeout line here, and we're going to scroll down to the Minnesota game and find Joe Ryan so we can take a deeper dive into what he's doing today. Minnesota right here, Joe Ryan, if I can get my face out of the way. Sorry, guys. Let me put that back down here. So, Joe Ryan, 7.5 under, right? Very much under most of these last games. But let's drop this down here to, oops, I went too far. We're going to drop it down to 5.5. He's been over it in 4 out of the last 6, okay? Does not look great for us, right? 6 times he's still under this 5.5 strikeouts. Let's look at who he's playing. He's playing against the Mariners today. So far, they are striking out more than anybody over the last 15 days. They're second in the last 30 days, and on the season, they're striking out more than anybody. So, although he's been under this line in 6 out of those last 10 games, look at who he's playing against. Seattle is not great at putting the ball in play. They're just not. They strike out a lot. Matchups matter. Joe Ryan's also playing at home today, so not only is he at home, but he's playing against the worst team in terms of strikeouts on the season so far. Also, Joe Ryan is in the upper half of strikeout percentage in the 55th percentile Ks per inning this season. So it's not great, but he is above average. He's in the upper half. So that all that combined, guys, Joe Ryan, this Sleeper Sunday pick is an easy take. Hit that over on that one. So that one's in our slip now. Joe Ryan over 5.5 Ks. Take that pick. Next, we're going to go with Brandon Fad on his outs line. So let me get over here to the Arizona-Oakland game. Brandon Fad. His line's set at 17.5 on the outs. Guys, we are going to hit the over. Okay, you can see he's been over it in 3 of those last 4 games. But let's take a deeper dive over here. Outs, Brandon Fad. Over it in 9 of his last 10 games. Now, I agree with exactly what you're thinking right now. He's barely over it. Nonetheless, he's over it. Here's the thing. 18 outs is 6 innings. Okay, pitchers that go 6 innings regularly will continue to go 6 innings regularly. You guys know what a quality start is. Brandon Pfaadt has been getting a lot of quality starts lately. So 6 innings, the difference between 5.2 and 6 is huge. Most of the time, if a pitcher is dealing, a pitcher is playing well, if he's at 5.1, 5.2 innings, they're going to keep him in there until he finishes that 5th inning to get to the 6th inning. And continue that into the 6th inning. If he's at 6.1, 6.2, 6.3, they're going to let him finish those innings. Excuse me, I had to pause that video. My baby girl woke up and came downstairs. She needed me. I lost my train of thought. I believe I was talking about quality starts, and 6 innings is a quality start. So 6 times 3, that's 18. Obviously, you guys can do the math. If they're in that 6th inning, they're going to keep them in unless they're getting shelled. That's the goal for managers. Get your starter through 6. Let the bullpens come 7, 8, and 9. Okay, Brandon Pfaadt is playing against Oakland. If you see here, on the season, he's all this green is good for us, right, guys? On the season, he's all green. But the last 15, Oakland has been doing better, but they're not doing great by any means. They're kind of right in the middle of the road. Even though they've been a little bit hotter, they're still right in the middle of the road. Brandon Pfaadt has a great chance to continue his streak, or not streak, but to continue his hot month or hot last 10 games, I should say, where he's going a full 6 innings at least. He has gone above it a little bit further here where he's gone 19 outs, 21 outs, 21 outs. 7th inning is when managers are saying, all right, if he starts to struggle at all, we're going to yank him. If he's doing well, those first 6 innings, managers try to get them through, and Brandon Pfaadt has consistently done that. Showing here in his chart, he's been over it 9 of 10 games. Take that pick. We're going to lock that in. So let me get the sleeper app pulled back up here. All right, so that one is now in our slip as well. Moving on to the next pick, guys. Real quick, this is probably a good time. If you like these videos, please like this video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell at the bottom. You'll get all my videos sent to your phone. You'll get notified. Don't miss any of these videos. I'm putting out picks every single day. Sometimes I don't get to make a video because I do not have the time. I'm a busy guy. But if you hit the link in the description down there, you can get subscribed to my free picks. Those will get sent straight to your phone. Every video I make is a free pick that I'm giving out, not charging anything. Those will get sent straight to your phone. You'll be able to just click on the link and see the pick that I'm putting out for the day. Okay, moving on, we're going to take a batter prop here, and we're going to go with hits, runs, and RBIs. And I lost the Mets game. There it is. Hits, runs, RBIs, and we're going to scroll down here until we find our dude. There he is. We're going with Luis Torrens. Now, he's a catcher. Catchers don't hit high in the lineup typically. Okay, his line right now is at 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. We're taking the under on Luis Torrens. Okay, let's go over here. It's going to take me just a second to get to this pick because there are a lot more batters than there are pitchers. But Mets, Astros. Let's move me over here while I find the pick. So, here's his chart on his last 10 games. He has been under this in 6 out of those last 10 games. Over it in 4, obviously, do the easy math. But these games where he's gone over, he has crushed it. 5, 6, 3. I mean, this one he barely went over. This kind of shows me he's a boom or bust type of guy. He's either going to have a huge game where he's dropping a bomb or something, and that's where he's getting his hits, runs, and RBIs, or he's doing nothing. There's a lot of players like that in the MLB where it's long ball or strikeout. You guys know how it goes in baseball. So more times than not, he has been under on this line. If you can see here, BetMGM has him at -150 to go under. DraftKings also has him at -150 to go under. Let's take a look at what the VIG is on this. I haven't looked at that yet. So the over is 110, the under is 150. If we put this in the VIG calculator, -150, and the over was +110. Is that correct? Over 110, under is -150. Yeah, so the VIG percentage is at 7.62%. A little higher than I like on the VIG. VIG will show you the confidence that a book has in a pick. So they're saying that the under is favored, and a 7% VIG, it shows you that they're fairly confident. If they have an under 5% VIG, then they are really confident. I don't usually go over an 8% vig. If it's over an 8% vig, I'm not taking that pick because the books don't even know what the hell they're thinking. They're not very confident in it, so they're putting more vigorish on the pick. If you don't know what that is, that's for another video to go deep into that. But basically what the vig is the percentage that they're adding onto the odds to make sure that they make money on the play. The true odds are without that vig. Okay, so minus 150 on DraftKings, they're heavily favoring it, but they are only semi-confident that it's going to go under. He's facing, I didn't even look at the picture when I went down here, Sean Dubin so far. I mean, Dubin against right-handed batters, he's given up a 333 batting average. Torrens is hitting 333 against right-handed pitching, so that doesn't really favor well for us. Dubin is doing a what am I trying to say, guys? He's doing worse against left-handed batters than he is right-handed batters, which is actually kind of rare for a right-handed pitcher. So that doesn't actually bode well for us looking at the averages. But looking at this chart, guys, he's under it. He's a boom or bust kind of guy. So tomorrow when you watch my video, you're going to say I'm an idiot because Torrens went for 7 hits, runs, and RBIs. Or you're going to say I'm a genius because he had his typical game where he only goes for 0 or 1 hits, runs, RBIs. I'm liking this pick, guys. Torrens usually does not go over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. I'm putting that in on my slip. Tell me if you're putting it in on your slip. Leave it in the comments down below. If you don't like it, don't take it, but I really like it. These are my 3 picks. Joe Ryan on the Sleeper Sunday deal, over 5.5 Ks. Brandon Fad, over 17.5 outs. And Luis Torrens, under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Cannot play a $100 play on this. That's the one thing with Sleeper Sundays. Maximum play is a $10 bet. Because it's such a good deal that they give, they limit how much you can bet on this. So $10 is going to win you 38. It's a 3.9x slip. Like I said, guys, that is my slip. Those are my picks. That's all I have for you as far as the picks go. I did say stick around for a deal later on with my picks. Right now, I'm trying to grow my Instagram page. There's a link in the description down below. Head to my Instagram, hit that follow button, send me a DM on Instagram. Say, hey, I came from YouTube, saw your video. I'm going to send you a free month of my VIP picks. I'll send you the promo code so you can get signed up. Get a free month of VIP picks. In those, you're going to get all my free picks. I do put out at least one DFS slip in VIPs every single day. Plus, I'm sending sportsbook picks as I find them, as they come in. Hitting that positive EV betting, trying to beat closing line value every single time. Usually it's 3 or 4 picks every single day. Sometimes it's more. I think I've gone up to 10 picks in a single day, somewhere around there. Most of the time, it's 3 or 4 picks that I'm sending out. Unfortunately, I only send out the ones that I think you guys can get. Sometimes I'll get on there and I'll see a bet that I like. I have my alerts set up to notify me of good bets, and I'll get on there, check it out myself, verify that it's a good pick, and then I'll put it in. And by the time I put it in, the odds have changed, so it's not as good of a pick as it was when I put it in. These odds are moving fast, so if you're in my VIPs or if you want to get this free month and you subscribe to my VIPs, as soon as I send a pick, hit that link. It's going to show you the picks. You can go right to the sportsbook that I'm using and put that in before the odds change, before the lines change, so you can get that positive expected value and beat the closing line value. That's what we're trying to do every day, beat closing line value. Yesterday we were 72% beating closing line value. Although we had an off day, we were 2 and 3 on picks yesterday. Still beat the closing line value. If you're doing that every single day, you're going to be profitable in the long term. Okay, stick with me, bear with me, trust in me, guys. We're going to win. Let's all win together. Like I said, subscribe to the channel if you like these videos. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.